halfway to a career Grand Slam. Of the two you've still to win, is there one you feel you've got a better chance than the other, US Open style or a links?
I don't think so. I think I like both styles of golf. I love kind of getting beat up at the U.S. Open. I think that's a fun battle between us and the golf course. And then coming over here, like I said, you get to do a lot of stuff that I wouldn't normally do. And like around the greens here, for example, when we're in the States, if we're practicing short game around the green, playing a practice round, I probably will use two clubs. I'll use a 60 degree and a 56. And here, I'm bringing like 5 or 6 clubs, sometimes all the way down to an 8-iron. And to me, it's a much more traditional style of golf where you can tell that the game is invented over here, because if you come out here with an older gentleman who's maybe a 10 handicap and he can't really hit the ball very high, he can still play these golf courses because you can run the ball along the ground. And no matter where you are, there's always a shot to be played. I think in the States we have to deal with a lot of grain and stuff like that around the greens, and some heavier rough. And like when you look at, let's just compare the U.S. Open and the Open Championship, two totally different types of challenges. When you miss the green at the U.S. Open, you're basically going to hit a similar type of shot each time, where you're just opening the face with a 60 and trying to play like a bunker shot to get the ball close to the hole. Extremely difficult for anybody. It's something that I would say nobody's really perfected how to do it. And then you get over here and I miss a green and I'm going to go over there, assess the lie. Sometimes I may get a really clean lie, sometimes I may get a thick lie. And with the thick lie, I'm probably going to have to do more of my traditional open the face on the 60, play it like a bunker shot. I get a clean lie and I may be using an 8-iron to pitch it up the slope, or maybe a 50 degree, depending on how much pitch there is in the slope. There's over here, I'd say there's just more options, and it's just a little bit of a different test than some of the tests we see at home.